All right, it's gonna be an
Superbao.
interesting.
It looks like Lollipop, I wonder.
Oh,
Yep, Lollipop.
cool. All
And
right.
Fox is rocking the Ninjara tag, but playing Dr. Coyle.
All right.
Dragon Biffler, the combo is oldest time.
Yeah, and so we saw actually Fox in the last round here doing a really good work against Nobi, to be honest. I wonder if he's going to do the same here against Superbao. Superbao is he? No, I was gonna say he's playing defaults, but it's just I've been getting so used to seeing Twin 5-0 with the Ice Dragon on Lollipop, so it's skewing.
Yeah, I actually thought it was defaults as well.
Yeah.
So many people use this loadout.
Yeah, I think Twin 5-0 is the one who kind of popularized it, as far as I know, but now people have been kind of picking it up. Interesting to see Fox actually using a different setup than he was before, like versus Nobi. He seems to be changing his arms a lot, actually.
Yeah, I just realized this stage is actually probably really good for Dr. Coyle because when the trampoline gets exposed, it actually doesn't like affect her movement around the map at all.
Oh no!
Oh, jeez.
That was so close!
That was some spaghetti right there.
Yeah, he could have really got that. If he did a grab, he could have probably gotten that round. Oh, and Superbao takes it back.
So much Paschetti.
Yeah, that was really close for Fox there. Seems like these guys are pretty evenly matched out, even though you know, the map is in Fox's favor. One thing to note though, okay, nice rush there from Fox, is that while it is in Fox's favor, Superbao has that like long range option of the dragon.
Yeah, honestly, I don't even know if this is in Fox's favor because I would definitely like not take Twin 5-0 to Mausoleum because it's like the perfect range for the Ice Dragon.
Yeah, it's I like the double fun check though because it's so fast compared to the dragon. Like Bao can barely get that dragon out, and
yeah, and then he's like already getting punished for it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that caught him.
Yeah, that was. This is kind of. I like the switch from Fox here.
Ooh.
Oh wow,
Man.
he gets the juggle there.
Good thinking there by Superbao.
Yeah, okay. We're back in this situation again now.
Yeah.
Let's see if Fox can...
Same exactly.
Alright. Quick games all around. Very, very aggressive games in this tournament. People are like not afraid at all to just like go all in these matches.
I feel like whenever you and I commentate together, it is always like, it probably sounds more like a podcast than like esports commentary.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, so back at EVO, we got to meet a lot of players. And there's just like fighting going on the screen.
I mean, it's hard for me to actually get too hyped right now because I just woke up, but...
yeah, and I'm trying not to like wake up the whole house right now. 'Cause it's like midnight.
Yeah.
We're both just like being super quiet, super chill.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope
the parasol.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, see, like he's switching arms every game. I wonder if this is like the kind of signature Fox play we might be seeing.
Yeah, no. he just rolls the dice until it works.
Yeah. And another thing that I've been kind of thinking about lately with ARMS is that like we're at the point. Oh, nice cancel there. We're at the point where people are like finding their kind of signature styles and like what makes them different from the others. We saw Chateau winning Tokaigi just yesterday, and he was playing Min Min, Twintel, and Dr. Coil. So it was really interesting to see that it's like. It's a real thing now. You can play several characters and win tournaments.
Yeah, I know. I'm so excited for that. Use the boomerang. Come on.
Yeah.
You're not brave.
Yeah, the boomerang rushes are so slow, so it's really kind of difficult to hit, especially with Dr. Coils' movement. Just kind of being able to. Wow, I couldn't tell at all where Fox was from Superbao's view there.
Oof. Got him. Oh man, that must be a really bad rush to land for like the parasol and the boomerang. Must be pretty hard to combo those two.
Yeah, I think you probably need to land the parasol first and then go with the boomerang, but kind of time it in there. This is looking good for Fox though. The time is running out, and I think it's almost reaching to the point where Superbao can come back here. No, yeah, he can't.
Yeah.
All right. we both me and Kat were saying yesterday when we were practicing with Dr. Coyle that like Dr. Coyle is a really nice character, but it's really annoying to play with her sounds because she has such a like yelling voice. She's just like it's just like oh god. It's like the opposite of the kawaii cute girl screaming, moaning thing.
Just like a wailing, like
yeah. I mean, which I kind of
screaming banshee.
Yeah, because like in other games like Street Fighter and stuff, you have these like cute girls that are just like yeah, like and it's just like oh god, this is like my parents can walk in on this, but here with this one, if they heard this voice, it's like why are you beating up this old woman? This is game up. Okay, Superbao getting back into it now, has a health lead, and they're equal on rushes here, but Superbao only needs a few more hits before he can close it out with a rush if he wants to. Switched off from that Ice Dragon, probably because it was too slow against these Funchucks.
I just feel like Fox is just throwing out Funchucks one after the other, and he's not really thinking about like how to connect them or anything, and they just keep getting shielded.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost working, like he's so close at being like really kind of flawless with this playstyle, but
he's like half a second off on. He's like playing half a second in the pass, so everything's just getting shielded.
Yeah. All right, so
His
time's
rushes
running
are getting
out.
kept.
Superbao is probably just gonna block this and not use his rush. Yeah,
Ooh.
just gonna let the timer now.
One grab would probably put this back in Fox's favor. Oh nope.
Yeah. Oh man. So and Fox for me, like the nickname. Okay, switching back to the dragons now. Man, these guys are switching so much in these like the arms. Oh,
Yeah.
Fox couldn't get like I've been seeing that too. Trying out Coil is that like it's really weird sometimes to connect with curving arms. And he was trying to.
Oh, because her dashes are so like they just spread the curve out so much.
Just whisking around Superbao there. Yeah, like it's so odd. Like when you're really close, the arm goes around the player. I haven't really been able to figure it out, but he wasn't able to. Oh, okay. That grab there. He wasn't able to cancel that rush, but he was able to cancel that rush.
Yeah.
Things are moving too fast in this game.
It kind of reminds me of like something I would used to do whenever I was doing the nades, because the nades have a ton of curve on them, and I used to go to Scrapyard and just like kind of fall dash off of the top platform at Scrapyard and just use like the weird falling physics to like make some really wonky like curves on the nades.
Yeah.
And people would never be able to tell where they were gonna go.
Yeah, and alright, so now it's actually looking really close for Fox to take this back. Might be going to game 3 here.
There
And we are.
I was gonna say the triple arm pressure is gonna be hard to come back from that.
Yeah. Well played from Fox. I'm actually curious to hear afterwards if these guys know each other, because like changing their arms like this is something that we would see, when we play against each other, like in Fellows in Arms, because we know it. Oh, all right, okay, we have some interesting stuff going on here.
I'd imagine they've probably at least fought each other on ranked, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Since they're in the same region.
Yeah, I mean,
but I don't know if there's a ton of Chinese players, they might not have.
Yeah, that's true. So another interesting tidbit here is that Fox switched to the lower pop.
Yep.
Using the parabola
And changed arms
Hydra.
again.
Yeah. I have to talk with Nobi after this and actually like so I can understand what these players are about, because it's just like really weird to see them switch it up like this.
Fox is moving as if he's Springman. Like he's like dashing into stuff like as if he's gonna parry it. Like, you can't parry.
Oh, that's like one of the habits of me, like of mine when I play other characters now, because I've been playing Spring. Superbao was just like dashing away the entire level.
Oh man.
This is such a wonky matchup. Like both of these like bouncing blobs just going around. I was going to say like the habits of Springman really gets to you, because now when I'm playing other characters, like especially like Twin Tail or Min Min, I'm always trying to do the deflect, and then I just like get wrecked, basically.
Yeah. That's how I do too. Like whenever I play Max Brass and I start like jump dashing, like to get charged, it's just such a stupid thing to do.
Yeah. In some cases, as with Meow, I think it can actually really do some interesting things where, you know,
yeah, if you're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I mean, just the way that he took the playstyle of Max Brass to Master Mummy and kind of changed how people played Master Mummy in that sense.
Like super aggressive, like just using the super armor as like your advantage.
Yeah, and we're gonna have a timeout here. Fox taking the game, the round rather, and now up to a match point. So he is doing a solid comeback here versus Superbao. All right.
The reverse 2-0. Oh man, come on. Can't sit in shield for that one.
Yeah. And it seems like the next game is going to be Midone versus Kokobolo, so that's going to be interesting too.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, okay, that
Kokobolo.
rush was pretty interesting. Pulling it off in midair, trying to kind of...
Rush into shield.
Yeah.
Perfect combo.
Trying to mind game Fox there a bit, but it was kind of... it's a bit too slow, especially with the Ice Dragon there. Yeah. And Fox actually doing the exact same thing, just like it's almost like they're talking.
I think he's trying to catch him on the end lag, but like,
yeah,
I don't know if he just doesn't have the timing right or what. It's just not working the way he thinks.
I mean, part of it makes me think that, because the one thing I've been noticing from players like Chateau and Meow when they're switching characters is that while they're doing really great and the mind games work perfectly with switching characters, they don't have like the finesse of each character. So there are some things like the small details that you can tell that, you know, they're not used to playing this character, like dropping Witch Time or Actress Aura in Twin Tail, or like these guys who are now like jumping. I mean, now it worked for him, but he's not.
I don't know where the Parabola thought it was going there, but okay.
Yeah. I mean, and that's another thing. Like he probably hasn't practiced versus that, with that setup.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, I mean, I think that actually made the Superbao take that round, because if he had done all the damage that he could have done with the Parabola there, he would probably be in a way better spot, but it didn't work out in his favor. Oh my god, the Fox cancelling that rush. This just looks hilarious. I'm just trying to... I think this is the first time I'm seeing in like a tournament a Ditto Lollapop as well, since we have so...
Like 2 beach balls just fighting each other.
Yeah, but I think because we have very few Lollipops, I think in the West in general, I think, you know, we have Poppy Jr. of course, but now, and we also have Replicant actually, who has been switching to...
Sir Rosalina.
Sir Rosalina, yeah, as well.
Twin 5-0.
Yeah, I think it's like those 4 people I can think of from the top of my head, but... okay, gets one of the hits in. And actually puts Superbao in the red here. Superbao has a rush though. He can reply back.
Oh, there it is. Is he gonna break shield? No, he's able to get out.
Yeah, it was just enough to block that like split second for that rush.
One thing that the dragons are actually super good at is like the juggle hits.
Did you see the sync to dashing for those players?
Yeah.
That was so cute. All right.
It's like when you.
Okay. All right. Fox taking the comeback there.
I was gonna say it's like in a Smash where you have like 2 foxes and the game starts and they both do a perfect like, you know, like wave shine like out of like just right at the beginning of the match, like it's like this little symmetry for the first 5 seconds.
Yeah, I love that.
Everyone's just like trying to play optimally.
Yeah. All right, so Fox will be moving on to face the winner between Midone and Kokobolo, and after that we will have that match, and then Nobi versus Meow in the finals.